Hello everyone. In this video we are going to discuss about inheritance in Java. This is the basic outline of this video. This video consists of introduction to inheritance and different types of inheritance like single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance and hybrid inheritance. Before starting this video, please like the video, subscribe to our channel because subscribers are more important. Now let us see what is meant by inheritance. Inheritance in Java is a core object-oriented programming concept that allows a class to acquire properties and behaviors from another class. In simpler terms, we can also say that the process of deriving the child class from the parent class. So now let us clearly understand the given image. In the image, the animal class is the parent class, whereas the dog, cat, and cow classes are the child classes. The process of deriving the child classes from its parent class is known as inheritance. Now let us see the in terms of coding. So as we know that the execution of the code starts from the main function. In the main function, we created an object, animal A. Here A is the object and animal is the class name. So as we know that whenever we create a class, the memory is not allocated. Only whenever the object is created, then only the memory is allocated. So A is equal to new dog. So whenever A is initialized, then only the memory is allocated. Then we call A dot sound. Similarly, A is equal to new cat, A dot sound. Similarly, A is equal to new cow, A dot sound. So here three memory locations are allocated for a single variable called A. So now let us see the terms of the inheritance concept. We have a single class called parent class, that is class animal. We have three different child classes, that is class dog, class cat, and class cow. So in order to apply the concept of inheritance, we use the keyword called extends. Whenever we use the keyword extends, then only the child class acquires the properties of its parent class, that is animal. So class dog extends animal, similarly class cat extends animal, and class cow extends animal. So by executing this code, the output will be dog barks, cat meows, and cow mows. So this is the concept of inheritance. Now let us see different types of inheritance. As I said earlier, there are total five types of inheritance. First one is single inheritance. So in single inheritance, a subclass is derived from only one superclass. Here subclass means child class, whereas superclass means parent class. It inherits the properties and behaviors of its single parent class. Sometimes it is also known as simple inheritance. So the image describes the process of a single inheritance, that is the process of deriving only one child class from its single parent class. So in single inheritance, only two classes are present. One is child class, another one is parent class. Now let us see the code of the understanding for the single inheritance. So as I said earlier, the executing starts from the main function, that is class test. In test, we created an object. Car object is equal to new car. Here car is the class name. So whenever the object is created, then only the memory is allocated. So by executing the, so we have two classes, class vehicle, which is the parent class, class car, extends vehicle, which is the child class. By executing this program, the output will be this is a vehicle, this vehicle is a car. So this is the concept of single inheritance. That is the process of deriving a single child class from its single parent class. This is known as single inheritance. Now let us see the second type, which is multiple inheritance. So in multiple inheritance, one class can have more than one superclasses or parent classes and inherit features from its all parent classes. So now let us understand clearly with an example. I mean, in the given image, we have two parent classes, that is land vehicle and water vehicle. So the process of deriving a single child class, that is ambiguous vehicle, from its more than one parent classes. This concept is known as multiple inheritance. But the Java does not support multiple inheritance with classes. In Java, we can achieve multiple inheritance only through concept of interfaces. So I'll explain this. So suppose in parent class 1, let us say we have a field called int a. We declared it. Similarly, in parent class 2, we declared a variable called int a. So the int a is declared in both the parent classes. So while deriving the child class in the from both the parent classes, the compiler doesn't understand which variable to store or which variable to access. So because int a is present in both the classes, both the parent classes, and this leads to the ambiguity problem in the Java. So to overcome this, we'll use the concept of interfaces. So this is about multiple inheritance. Now let us see the code working of the multiple inheritance. So as I said earlier, multiple inheritance only works with the concepts of interfaces. In a land vehicle, interface water vehicle. These two are the two parent classes. Whereas class ambiguous vehicle, which is a child class, implements land vehicle and water vehicle. See, in multiple inheritance, we use the concept of we use the keyword implements. Whereas in remaining types of inheritance, we use extends. So, as I said earlier, the execution of the program starts from the main function, which is class test. In the main function, we created an object that is ambiguous vehicle. Obj is equal to new ambiguous vehicle. So whenever the object is created, the memory is allocated. So with the help of the object, we access the methods. That is obj.water_info. So now the execution goes into water info here. So this is the water vehicle is printed. Similarly, obj.land_info. So the execution goes into the land vehicle. This is the land vehicle. So this is the output structure of the multiple of this code. So a quick recap: in the multiple inheritance is the process of deriving the child class from more than two parent classes. But Java doesn't support multiple inheritance. It can be achieved only by using the concepts of interfaces. So this is multiple inheritance. Now let us see the third type of inheritance, which is multi-level inheritance. In multi-level inheritance, a derived class will be inheriting a base class, and the derived class also acts as the base class from other classes. So let us understand with this given image. We have three different types of classes. The process of deriving the child class from its parent class. So from this, the class father can be derived from the grandfather. Similarly, class child can be derived from the class father. So observe the structure of the multi-level inheritance. It consists of various levels. So this is the structure of multi-level inheritance. Let us see in terms of coding. So here we totally have three different types of classes. Class vehicle is the parent class. It has a method called vehicle, whereas class four-wheeler extends vehicle. So here four-wheeler is the child class of vehicle. Now another class car extends four-wheeler. So here car is the child class of a four-wheeler, whereas four-wheeler is the child class of its parent called vehicle. So whenever we create, so as I said earlier, the execution of the program starts from the main function, that is class geeks. So in the main function, we created an object, car obj is equal to new car. So whenever the object is created, the memory is allocated. So if I access obj dot car, then the car has the properties of all its parent classes. That is, car parent class is four wheelers, whereas four wheelers parent class is vehicle. So if I access obj dot vehicle, then it prints all this. So the output of the program will be, this is a vehicle, four wheeler vehicle, this is a four wheeler vehicle is a car. So this is the working of the multi-level inheritance. So multi-level inheritance, a derived class will be inheriting a base class, and the derived class also acts as the base class for other classes. This is the concept of a multi-level inheritance. Now let us see the concept of hierarchical inheritance. In hierarchical inheritance, more than one subclasses or child classes is inherited from a single base classes. So as the name suggests, hierarchical means a tree-like structure. In this, it consists of only one single parent class, whereas multiple child classes, that is more than two. So in the given image, the class vehicle acts as a single parent class, whereas a car and bus acts as the child classes of vehicle. Now let us see the code working of the hierarchical inheritance. So in this, it consists of three different classes, whereas a class vehicle is the single parent class. It has a method called vehicle, whereas a class car and class bus are the child classes. We use the keyword extends to connect it with its parent. Class car extends vehicle, class bus extends vehicle. So now both car and bus has the properties of its parent class, that is vehicle. So now class car can access vehicle and class bus can access vehicle, method vehicle. So as we know that the execution of the program starts from the main function, which is class test. In the main function, we created objects. Car obj1 is equal to new car. So the obj memory is allocated for the car class, whereas bus obj2 is equal to new bus. So the obj2 object 2 is allocated for the class bus. So by executing this code, the output will be, this is a vehicle, this vehicle is a car, this is a vehicle, this vehicle is bus. So this is the process of hierarchical inheritance. So a quick recap, in hierarchical inheritance, it consists of only single parent class, whereas there are different child classes are derived. So now let us see the final type of inheritance, which is hybrid inheritance. So it is a mix of two or more of above types of inheritance. In Java, we can achieve hybrid inheritance only through interfaces. If you want to involve multiple inheritance to implement hybrid inheritance, that is in hybrid inheritance, we can it is a combination of two or more inheritance. So if you want to implement multiple inheritance, we must include the concept of interfaces. So by observing the image, it has the concept of hierarchical inheritance. That is a single parent class and two child classes. It also uses a multiple inheritance. That is, it uses the concept of interfaces. Now let us see the code working. So it consists of four different classes. Here, class vehicle is the parent class. It has a method called void vehicle type, whereas the class car extends vehicle and class bus extends vehicle acts as an hierarchical inheritance for the parent called class vehicle. Whereas interface fare is the multiple inheritance concept. Class bus extends vehicle implements fare. So this acts as the concept of a multiple inheritance. So as we know that the execution starts from the main function. In the main function, we created an object called car dot vehicle type, car type are the methods. Similarly, we created another object called bus. By using bus, we'll access different types. So the final output will be this is a vehicle, this is a car, this is a vehicle, this is a bus, fare information. So this is the concept of hybrid inheritance. So just a quick recap. Hybrid inheritance is a mix of two or more types of inheritance. It may be a single inheritance or a multiple inheritance, or single inheritance and multi-level inheritance, and so on. So two types of inheritance concept must be present. This is hybrid inheritance. So overall, we discussed about introduction to inheritance, different types of inheritance. So thank you for watching this video till the end. Please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. If you have any doubts or feedback, please comment below. Subscribe to our channel for much more engineering related videos. Thank you.